The Columbus City Council meeting for October 5th, 2020 will now come to order. In compliance with the Open Meeting Act, Nebraska Revised Statute 84-1407, a current copy of this act is posted in this meeting room. Madam Clerk, would you please call roll?
Bulkley.
Here.
Augustine Schulte.
Here.
Barr.
Here.
Hemer.
Here.
Jablonski.
Here.
Creashaw.
Here.
Lohr.
Here.
Roth.
Here.
Schilling.
Here.
Mayor Bulkley, the roll has been called.
Thank you. Mr. Council President.
Our Father, thank you for the opportunity to serve our fellow citizens. Please give us your wisdom and guidance to make the proper decisions entrusted to this governmental body. May our conduct show respect, honor, and courtesy to each other, as well as to all our citizens. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, and welcome everyone to tonight's meeting. If at any time during our meeting this evening, anyone in the audience would like to come forward and talk to an agenda item, please feel free to do so. Come to the podium, give your name, address, and we'd ask that you limit your comments to 5 minutes or less. With that, we move on to the consent agenda.
Item 4, consent agenda. The following items are considered to be routine by the City Council and will be enacted by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a City Council member or citizen so requests, in which event the item will be removed from consent status and considered in its normal sequence on the agenda. Item 4A, minutes of the September 21st, 2020 City Council meeting. Item 4B, minutes of the September 28th, 2020 Civil Service Commission meeting. Certifying police officer candidates William Contreras, Zachary McLeod, and Nathan Hemer, and additional officer candidates Nathan Fowler and Angel Chavez for potential positions in the near future. Item 4C, reappointment of Colette Hansen to the Senior Center Advisory Board for a 3-year term. Item 4D, reappointment of Kevin Johnson, Corey Reeder, and Robert Stahura to the Business Improvement Board for 3-year terms. Item 4E, resolution number R20-102, authorizing payment of various improvement projects. Item 4F, payroll and bills on file. Mr. Mayor and Council, is there anything you'd like removed from consent status?
Mr. Mayor, I move the items on the consent agenda being routine in nature be approved as presented.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by aye. Those opposed, nay. Motion passes. Brings us up to new business.
Item 13A, appointment of Pat Hymas to the Senior Center Advisory Board for a 3-year term.
Council member, the mayor wishes to appoint Pat Hymas of 308 Morton Road to the Senior Center Advisory Board. It is a 3-year term. Pat Hymas has been a resident of Columbus since 1978. Pat is a board member of the Columbus Community Hospital Foundation and a member of the Platte County Lifestyle Coalition. She serves as treasurer for both the Ladies of the Lord at St. Bon's Church and for the PEO Chapter CH. In past years, She has served as chair of the Columbus Chamber Board of Directors, as president of the PEO Chapter CH, and of the Columbus Noon Rotary, and has served in varying capacities in numerous other community organizations. For her committed involvement in the Columbus community, she was named Queen Isabella in 1978, received the Ovation Award in 2012, and a 30-year service award from the United Way of America. Ms. Hymas has recently retired from the Columbus Area United Way after 34 years. Due to her recent position there, she's had the opportunity to see the Columbus Community Center become one of the best in the state. She knows that many area seniors are very anxious for this to be opening and feels that the future is very bright for the center. Pat and her husband Don have been married for 51 years, have 4 grown sons. She is a member of St. Bon's Church. Council members, I need a motion and a second.
I move that
Pat.
the appointment of Pat Hymas to the Senior Center Advisory Board for a 3-year term.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor, please vote aye. Those opposed, nay. Motion is made.
13B, comments from the mayor and city council members. In compliance with the Open Meetings Act, no discussion may be held on this item.
Any council members have comments this evening? I only have one. I'd like to congratulate the St. Bon's parishioners for a wonderful addition to their parish and the opening and ribbon cutting that was held yesterday. If you haven't had an opportunity to drive by and see it, please do so. It's a great addition to Columbus, and I know the St. Bon's family will enjoy it for years to come. All right, we'll move on to resolutions.
Item 14A, resolution number R20-103, amending resolution number R20-88, schedule of fees by adding a fee for pole carts at the Quail Run and Vanburg golf courses.
Mr. Mayor, move the resolution number R20-103 be adopted.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to adopt resolution R20-103. No, that's amending it.
It's R20-103.
R20-103. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by aye. Those opposed, nay. Motion passes.
Item 14B, resolution number R20-104, approving the Nebraska Affordable Housing Trust Fund Program contract with Nebraska Department of Economic Development for Grant 20-TFHP-17006.
Mr. Mayor, I move for the adoption of resolution number R20-104.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to adopt resolution R20-104. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by aye. Those opposed, nay. Motion passes.
Item 14C, resolution number R20-105, approving temporary easement agreement with Meadow Ridge Properties LLC.
Mr. Mayor, I recommend resolution number R20-105 be adopted.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to adopt resolution R20-105. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by aye. Those opposed, nay. Motion passes.
Item 14D, resolution number R20-106, approving the easement agreement with Meadow Ridge Properties LLC.
Mr. Mayor, I move for the adoption of resolution number R20-106.
We have a motion and a second to adopt resolution R20-106. Any discussion? If we don't have any, this could be a record. No discussion. All those in favor, please signify by aye. Those opposed, nay. Motion passes. Meeting adjourned.
Nine in the